into this location, you need to go see it. This is a much bigger spot than I thought, and I'm excited to talk to them about what they have going on for Cinco de Mayo, because theirs is going to be kind of a bigger party. But this location, right down the street over here from us, from the street, it's very deceiving. So we'll have Dre come in with his stuff, and we will get going talking about Viva. Taylor, you need help? Okay. And I had to surprise Dre to make him come in today, so it's always tough. Restaurateurs, like like Joaquin was just saying, it's tough with these guys right now, especially when it's bad weather. They got to prepare their teams for later on. Hey,
how's it going?
Good. Look at this.
Chile relleno, bisala mexicana, and mole poblana.
Whoa. Thanks for making the time to make it in. Appreciate it.
Kidding me?
I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. So I was saying that I stopped in and checked out the place, and I'd been in there. It's so deceiving, your location from the street.
It really is. To be honest with you, from the outside, it's very hard to see, but once you get in there, it's more. It has more of a length than width.
Yeah.
But it's very, very.
It's deep. It goes all the way back. So you've got a great bar. You got a great bar set up. But kind of give everyone just a verbal visual of it, because I mean your mural on the wall stood out for me. But I'll let you give it justice as to how the restaurant is set up.
So what happened was we worked with AS220 a lot, and they did a great job with the artistic point of the restaurant. So they helped us a lot with the murals, and he did a great job. He was a local artist, and he really brought that Mexican culture to life. He took our tips and all our stories that we had told them, and he really brought it out to life. And I think that's a true sign of a real artist.
No, and that's awesome. I agree with you 100% on that. So your passion and the way that you guys came into Viva was originated from something else, right?
So when my parents first came over, so the reason why my dad came over at first was he was delivering tortillas, Mexican tortillas for one of my uncle's, Sanchez Market on Academy and Atwell's on the corner.
I know exactly right.
Yep. Yeah. And so he was delivering tortillas, and he wanted a better future for his family. It was a little bit more common in New York City. So what he did was he opened up the first restaurant, and it did pretty well. So he got the response from the city, and little by little we started growing into our second restaurant, which we still have on Atwell's in Mount Pleasant. And now we have our second one that's going on 7 years in August. Which is Viva Mexico, so that's our second one.
This is the second one?
Yes.
And you're at 7 years old on this one?
This one, yes.
And it's interesting too, because you're
feels like yesterday.
Hey, that's awesome though. But 7 years, so I mean, what we call is when you get past 5, we kind of say you've made this legacy.
Oh, you really do.
Because it's a tough business to stay in.
Oh, it's a very, very tough business. Just in that short time, not to cut you off, but we've seen our neighbors, which is sad, closing down. It's like it's a tough business.
It is. It's a tough industry to get into. But your location too has got something to say for it. Is that you got the convention center basically, a block away from you.
No, that helps us tremendously. The Strand, the convention center, the hotels, the Dunkin' Donuts Center, Trinity, P-PAC, it really does. Foot traffic helps out tremendously.
So one of the things I've been talking to the other guests about, I was talking about Joaquin and Ernesto, was about the education aspect of Mexican dining.
Yep.
I mean, everybody thinks of fun and travel and going to Mexico and stuff like that. But specifically with your location, you've got to feel that you've got a better opportunity to educate, because you do have so many people coming in from out of town, so many tourists, so many people for the convention business, students and their families and stuff. So your team was very authentic, because they were speaking Spanish to me when I stopped in. But your team, that's got to be a passion for them, that they know that they can educate people on these dishes.
Yeah, no, one of the good things about our team is just like I do, and just like my brother, my mom, my father, we take pride in educating, because it's something else. It doesn't feel like work anymore. It feels like you're just going in and you represent something worth something. Like you're not just going into your daily job, feeling like it's a job. Now it's just like a hobby, or it's just. So no, like you said, the universities, everything. You would think that it's a good and a bad, because we get a lot of people from like San Diego, Arizona, where right off the back they're like, listen, we're already putting you. We know Mexican food.
And they're elevating you because of that.
And then the satisfaction you get after they're done tasting your food is like, wow, we really, like, you lived up to our expectations or surpassed, which it really does give you that satisfaction at the end of the night.
That's fantastic to hear. So let's talk about the menu, and then we got to get to Cinco de Mayo, because everybody's asking me, what's he doing, what's he doing? So you have this reputation for Cinco de Mayo out there. So tell me what you brought here today.
All right, so today I brought the chile relleno, which comes in either chicken or for vegetarians, and cheese. And then comes accompanied by rice and salad. And then right here we have the bisala mexicana, which is a piece of carne asada with tomatoes, onions, cilantro, and jalapenos, accompanied by rice and salad as well with corn tortillas. I mean, like you said in the previous section, that tortilla goes with everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like what bread is to Italians.
I'll admit that. I got to admit that. That's
and then
awesome.
here we have my family's traditional dish, the mole poblana, which is from where we're from, just like Joaquin's family. That's a good thing about it, that his mother's my dad's sister. So
You're kidding me.
I couldn't make that up.
That's awesome.
So that's where our family's from in Puebla.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
So you have a good sized menu, and you've got lunch and dinner going on, right?
Yep, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Yeah, we open up.
I missed the breakfast. Okay. Is that relatively new?
No, since the start.
Really?
Yep.
So what are some of the things you serve for breakfast?
Mexican breakfast it's similar to American breakfasts, where you have ham, egg, and cheese and stuff like that, but it's just made differently. It's more scrambled. You don't get like that. You do have sunny side up, but it's just like all incorporated, like the chorizo, so the chorizo, the ham, the eggs, the beans. We do have most dishes with tortillas. We always go back to that.
So you guys is that 7 days a week?
7 days a week.
So 7 days a week, you got breakfast, lunch, dinner.
Yep.
You got some transitioning going on there. No, every time I tried to get him, he was running somewhere. And you're doing catering. They said you were running a catering over the other day when I stopped to see you.
Yeah, we do a lot of catering. Thankfully, we have a good partnership with over the years with Brown University, and luckily we have the district colony over here, and then the jewelry district.
Yeah.
So we do a lot of catering because not everybody can get out of work for more than 25, 30 minutes. So that's the one thing that downtown has taught us, that you have to
react to it.
Yeah, you have to react to it.
So before we get to Cinco de Mayo, on the catering side, because this is one of the questions that I got to ask you, was, is it that there's a special menu, or can the catering come off of what your regular menu is?
So it comes off our regular menu.
Okay.
But my parents, who have been doing this for 20 plus years, they get a feel for you. So they'll talk to you personally, and they get a feel of how many people, what the budget is, who do you have to accommodate to. But yeah, of course.
Okay. All right. So before I let him go, and this rain is driving everybody crazy out there with timing here, but before I let him go, I want to talk to Dre about what you're doing for Cinco de Mayo, because you guys got big plans, and this year it's on a Saturday.
Oh yeah, no, Saturday. So Cinco de Mayo, we're open up regular hours at 10 o'clock, and we're doing a bunch of specials. We're trying to keep them very, very low key right now, but believe me, you will not be disappointed. So we also have an outdoor patio in the back. We're gonna tent it off just in case it rains, like last year, but that didn't stop the party. So we're ready. We're ready for everything. Food specials, drink specials, we're ready.
And is there different entertainment, like inside than outside?
Oh yeah, all right, so inside, inside and outside, because we also transition it. We have the mariachi, the ballet folklorico. So we have live entertainment. Then we have the mariachis, which does a great job. Honestly, in the years before, they really do go table to table.
And people get so involved with them.
My God, they accommodate everyone. Even if you don't know a song in Spanish, they will accommodate. They'll sing you a Selena, a La Bamba song. Like they will. And then we have 2 DJs towards the end of the night. So
awesome.
We're looking forward to it.
And then the space in the back kind of spreads out.
Towards the end of the night, we take out the tables, and we leave a little bit more room for dancing and drinking our great margaritas.
And you said you're opening at 10 o'clock.
Yep, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Are you taking reservations? I know when I was talking to Joaquin.
I apologize. We don't take reservations only because we want to accommodate to everybody. But we do over the years, we've noticed that if we do take reservations, it leaves a lot of people disappointed because we can't accommodate, because they will sit there until 2 in the morning.
Yeah. No, but and I'm glad somebody asked the question to bring it up, because you want to be able to plan your day to do it. And
yeah,
this year, with it being on a Saturday, I mean, Cinco de Mayo is a massive holiday no matter what, but being on a Saturday, you're going to be overwhelmed.
No, of course. And believe me, last year, even on a Friday, it was busy Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we really have learned how to accommodate everybody. Even if you have a small wait, which is 25, 30 minutes, we still will. You could go to you could go see the band. You could go get a drink. You go to the patio. So there is the movement in the restaurant is quicker than you really think. But if it is lunchtime, then I do suggest you prepare ahead, or you just come afterward.
So you got plenty of opportunities to plan out your day. Dre, thanks for making the time and coming over in the rain. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
I can't wait to come in and try these. I'm going to let you take one of these out, and then Taylor will help you grab some of them too.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, sir. Okay. There you go. All right. So Now, I have a friend from Federal Hill that I'm excited to bring in. Juliana joined me literally probably about a year ago. I think it was about a year ago that she joined me. So Don Jose's Tequila is a great, great spot